So Will was the first black guy I've ever dated. Not because he was black, we just liked each other, we were attracted to each other, and it just happened. I'm really bad about not wanting to confront things and talk about them, and I'd rather just kind of keep it until it has to be done. I was pretty nervous about letting my family know because I knew that my parents, well, my mom and my stepdad would be pretty caught off guard by it. So one of my biggest concerns was telling my grandmother. I guess in the back of my mind, my biggest fear was that she would just kind of freak out and cut me off. Or I knew she wouldn't do that, but I guess I didn't want to hear her reaction when she was shocked at first. And so I just didn't want to hear any disappointment or anything like that from her. So part of me told me that she would be really open and that she would be okay with it, but part of me, she's 85 years old, there's a big generational gap there. One moment I'd be, I think I just need to call her up and tell her she's gonna be fine, and then the next minute get too nervous and I couldn't do it. I had every intention of calling her, I was going to, I kept putting it off. I was really excited for him to get to meet her, but I also couldn't just let him walk in the room and say, "Hey Granny, this is Will." And finally my stepmom called and she had told her. And when she first told her, Granny was really surprised and shocked. And she kind of went away for a few minutes and she thought about it and she absorbed it and she came back and she was ready to know all about Will and us and our life and our house and everything. And since then, she loves him. She calls the house. We'll be mid-sentence and Granny says, I need to talk to Will. And she has to talk to Will and tell Will how much she loves him and how special we are. And since then, we've spent Christmases together. Will got to have his first Christmas with the family this year, and it was a lot of fun, and we could have done that the past 2 years, so I just need to be better about being open about things. I let things go in my head until there's something really big that I can't manage. So I shouldn't have agonized over it for 2.5 years. I should have just gone ahead and bit the bullet and done it a lot sooner instead of worrying about it for so long, and that's a lot of time that Will could have known Granny, and we could have been more open about things as a family and as a couple.